Why don't we hear the poem if you'd be kind enough to read it for us?
Feel free. To deal with all the sensational loss, I like to interface with Earth. I like to do this in a number of ways. I like to feel the work I am exerting being changed, the weight of my person refigured, and I like to hang above the ground thus. Hammocks, snorkeling, alcohol. I also like the mind to feel the kind of natural buoyancy, and to that end I set aside a day a week, Shabbat, to not act. Having ceded independence to the sunset, I will not be shaving, illuminating rooms, or raising the temperature of food. If occasionally I like to feel the leavening of being near a much larger, unnatural tension, I walk off a Sunday through the high fields of Blanket Bog, saxifrage, a few thin, belted galloways rounding Loch Malin to stand by the form of beauty upheld in a scrubby acre at Kravendevsky, where I do duck and enter under a capstone mapped by rival empires of yellow feather moss and powdery white lichen. I like then to stop, crouched, and press my back on a housing of actual rock, coldness which lives for a while on the skin. And I like when I give you the night feed, Harvey, how you're really concentrating on it, fists clenched, eyes shut, like this is bliss. 2. I like a steady disruption. I like it when the solid mantle turns to shingle and water rushes up it over and over in love. My white noise machine from Argos is set to crashing wave, but I'm not averse to the presence of numerous and minute quanta moving very fast in unison. Occasions when a light wind undulates the ears of wheat, or a Hessian sack of pearl barley seed is sliced with a pocket knife and pores. I like the way it sounds pattering on stone. I like how the starlings over Monte cohere and separate their bodies into one cyclonic symphony. And I like that the hawk of the mind catches at their purse, pulse, call, arc. I like the excitation passing as a shadow ripple back, and how the bag is snatched, rolls slack, straight, falciform, mouthing, bubbling, a pumping heart. I like to interface with millions of colored pixels depicting attractive people procreating on a screen itself independent on rare metals mined by mud-gray children who trudge up bamboo scaffolding above a grayish-red lake of belching mud. I like how the furnace-burning earth instills in me reflexive gestures of timidity and self-pity and deference as I walk along the kinder surfaces, grass, say, or sand, unable ever to meet with my eyes the gaze of the sun. 3. I can imagine that my first and fifth marriages will be to the same human, a woman. The first marriage working well enough that we decide to try again as soon as it's, mutually convenient. I can see that. I like the fact that we're supercooled star matter, even if I can't envisage you as anything other than warm and bleating. The thing is, I could be persuaded fairly easily to initiate immune responses by the fake safety signals of national anthems, cleavage, family photographs, country lanes, large-eyed mammals, fireworks, the King James Bible, Nina Simone singing The 12th of Never, cave paintings, coffins, dolphins, dolmens. But I like it also when the fat impasto of the canvas gets slashed by a tourist with a claw hammer, and a glimpse is caught of what you couldn't say. Entanglement I like. Spooky action at a distance analogizing some little thing, including this long glance across the escalators, or how you know the song before you switch the station on. When a photon of light meets a half-silvered mirror and splits, one meets the superposition of two, being twinned, and this repeats. Tickling your back, Catherine, to get you to sleep. I like to lie here with my eyes closed and think of my school friends' houses before choosing one to walk through slowly, room by sunlit room.